This came up in my news feed today and I thought it was too doggone cute not to share it before this day passes by. Dogs are some pretty awesome creatures. Okay, cute break over. Let's get into the video.
It's good to see you again. You probably don't remember me, but you're the police officer who falsely arrested me 4 years ago.
No!
You lied on the police report.
No!
I believe you're a rogue police officer, you're a bad police officer, and you don't deserve to be here.
If Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy or Charles Manson or Hillary or Bill Clinton or John Podesta risked their lives to save a child from a burning building, actually, let's make it more personal. Let's say one of those people, well noted for their downright consistently evil deeds, saved your child from a burning building, sacrificing life and limb to make sure that your kid was safe. Let's say it was Jeffrey Dahmer, since every sane person generally agrees that murdering people, mutilating them, having sex with their dead bodies, and eating them is about as evil as you can get. What if Jeffrey Dahmer was the one who saved your kid? Would that one act of heroism make you forget that he's a cold-blooded, psychopathic, maniac killer? Of course not. Why? Because truth and justice do not and cannot forgive or forget the reality of the ever-present danger of such an individual. And no amount of good deeds can erase that fact. And that goes for everybody. As even the Bible illustrates, a little leaven leavens the whole lump. Life's harsh reality is that mountains of good can be poisoned by a thimbleful of evil. Just as a single drop of cyanide will adulterate an entire vat of pure water, only to be rejected by the most thirsty man, so a little good cannot erase one act of criminality. And that brings us to this story. Deputy Joshua Gallardo is coming to receive an award for apprehending a man wanted for murder in another country, which is a good thing, but he's surprised with a very public rebuke in the chamber from Commissioner Mike Gelin for doing something evil to him a couple years before. Check this out.
First at 11, the showdown between a Tamarack City commissioner and a Broward sheriff's deputy back in the spotlight tonight. The commissioner speaking for the first time since that confrontation. He and his colleagues meeting tonight and talking about a reprimand. Many others also adding their voices to the story that's received national attention. This is all new at 11. CBS 4's Carrie Codd is live in Tamarack with tonight's developments. Carrie.
Well, Elliot, Tamarack commissioners were weighing whether Commissioner Mike Gelin broke the city's civility code when he sharply criticized a BSO deputy a couple of weeks ago. The criticism came and it spurred from a 2015 arrest of Commissioner Gelin. And that deputy was receiving an award at the commission meeting a couple of weeks ago when Commissioner Gelin made those comments. But late tonight, the Tamarack Commission decided not to pursue a reprimand of the commissioner. Tamarack City Commissioner Mike Gelin walked into the Tamarack City Commission chambers Monday night with all eyes on him, following his critical comments 2 weeks ago to a Broward sheriff's deputy. A short time into the meeting, Gelin made his first public comments about the controversy.
I received messages of hate, threats. My family's safety has been compromised.
This is video of Gelin's arrest from 2015 that CBS 4 News obtained last week. Gelin said he was simply recording a crime scene when BSO deputies asked him to stop recording and move back. Gelin pushed the issue, and deputies say he didn't follow their commands, although he was seen backing up. They arrested him for resisting an officer without violence. Prosecutors did not pursue the charges. Gelin said it's been a lifelong trauma.
I have to explain a mugshot for the rest of my life, as if I am a criminal. And I'm not a criminal.
More than 24 people spoke about the controversy, which started when Gelin laid into Deputy Joshua Gallardo, who arrested him after he received a Deputy of the Month award a couple of weeks ago.
Now think about this. This cop literally committed a crime against Mike Gelin and was never charged for his crime. If you or I or anyone else had treated Mike Gelin the way Deputy Joshua Gallardo did, we would be rightly arrested and charged with assault and kidnapping at least. Not only that, even though they dropped the case, Mike Gellin is still in the police database as having this encounter with cops, and his mugshot is still floating around as though he were a criminal. This costume tyrant should have had his badge stripped from him that day, and he should be doing jail time. So Gellin's comment was completely appropriate, in my opinion.
It's good to see you again. You probably don't remember me, but you're the police officer who falsely arrested me 4 years ago. You lied on the police report. I believe you're a rogue police officer, you're a bad police officer, and you don't deserve to be here.
There were several in the audience who thought Gellin was out of line for making the comments at a city meeting.
There is a difference between legitimate criticism of a deputy and using a platform of the city commission to embarrass, humiliate, and berate that deputy.
What's worse, dude? Embarrassing somebody or committing a criminal action against someone like the deputy did? Oh, by the way, guess who is this deputy's sheriff back in 2015 when the incident occurred? That's right, none other than ball dropping, virtue signaling, gun grabbing, red flag law loving Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel, who was then suspended in 2019. Guys, no stream can rise higher than its source. A corrupt sheriff will create corrupt underlings. And a corrupt underling is exactly what Joshua Gallardo is.
You chose to act in a manner that brought shame, shock, and disbelief to all who saw it.
I'll take shame, shock, and disbelief over jail time and a criminal record any day of the week.
And some who thought Gellin displayed courage by speaking up about the issue of police misconduct.
We are not anti-police. We are anti-police misconduct.
When you censor Mike, the rest of us will get seriously vocal. Thank you, Mike, for your courage.
Gellin said he wants this to be a moment of change and urged community leaders to work with him to address concerns about policing in Tamarack.
When it comes to our police and how they treat residents and visitors of our city, I'd like to see some changes because every resident in Tamarack should feel safe and protected.
And that won't happen as long as there are roving bands of costumed thugs with badges and guns traversing the countryside, harassing, extorting, and trampling on the rights of peaceful people. Here's the video of the actual incident.
Mike Gellin recorded this in 2015, a battery victim on the ground on Commercial Boulevard. At some point, one of the Broward Sheriff's deputies working the case noticed Gellin recording and told him to stop and move back.
Yeah. Why?
Because it's a violation of HIPAA law. He's actually in.
Pardon me?
You see anything around here right now? Did you see anything? Then please leave.
Why?
Because right now we're working on this. Please leave the area.
Because he's a victim.
He's a victim right now. You want to leave?
I'm watching.
You want to leave the area?
I want to make sure he's being
Then please
taken
back
care
away
of.
to the sidewalk.
Then things escalated.
What's the rule? Is there a rule about that?
We don't want you right here if I'm attending
Okay,
him.
but you're not
I
doing
want you on the other
anything.
side of that hedge.
What are you doing?
Right now, I want you on the
You're
other
not attending him. What are you doing?
Sir, right now, I'm going to ask you again on the other side of that hedge.
Why do I have to go to the other side?
You're going to get arrested for obstruction.
How am I obstruction?
I'm asking you to go to the other side, and I don't want you approaching me.
I'm not approaching you. You approach me.
Other side of the hedge.
What about everybody else?
Other side of the hedge.
The cell phone stops recording a short time later. Court records show Deputy Joshua Gallardo arrested Gellin, but prosecutors declined to pursue charges, saying the video evidence did not support a likely conviction.
And guys, because it's such a classic and fitting confrontation for a criminal action, here's Gellin's rebuke of Gallardo once again.
It's good to see you again. You probably don't remember me, but you're the police officer who falsely arrested me 4 years ago. No! You lied on the police report. No! I believe you're a rogue police officer, you're a bad police officer, and you don't deserve to be here.
If you want to see Mike Gellin's full testimony about what happened that day, I'll leave a link for you to Papa Keith's channel where he goes over the entire thing. Apparently, it's been reported that Deputy Gallardo has stepped down from his position and no longer wishes to work in the city of Tamarack, Florida. So what do you guys think? Do you think Gellin's actions were uncalled for? Do you think the deputy shouldn't have been subjected to that public embarrassment? Did he deserve it? Should Gallardo be made to pay for his criminal actions? Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video. Before you go, check out our new shirt designs in the shirt store. Here's the Beta Hates America design. Hell no, you're not taking my AR-15. And nobody needs an AR-15. Well, nobody needs a whiny little bitch either. And yet, here you are. And against all enemies, Democrat and Republican. There are over 90 other kick-ass designs in the store and the links in the description. Your purchase supports the message of freedom on this channel. If you get something out of this content, help me beat YouTube's censorship algorithms by liking and sharing this video. And while you're here, why not watch a couple more of my videos? Until next time, stand firm, stay vigilant, and for the sake of all that is right and good, stop giving your rights away to tyrannical psychopaths who want to destroy this country.